Let's see Bryce. Let me see something, Bryce. Let me see something. Boy, yo ass out here getting packed. You getting packed. Bryce James is even worse than Bronny James by the man 93Z. Now, I'm not surprised that the right nutsack is worse than the left nutsack. I'm not even surprised by this. I always knew this, you know what I'm saying? Especially Bryce in high school. Bro, have you seen that guy play in high school? I mean, he wasn't inherently bad, but compared to Bronny, Bronny's was levels better than Bryce James, honestly, in high school. But hey, without further ado, let's get right into his reaction.
Bryce James looks like his dad, even has some of the same mannerisms, and he only has to be a fraction as good as his dad to be a pretty good player.
A few moments later.
I'm just disappointed in Arizona didn't take care of business early because Bryce James supposed to play there.
You sure? You don't think
Nash, you know this.
Yeah.
Watching. There's a steal.
I wouldn't do that just yet. Cause your ass is mine.
My boy getting blocked.
Fanboys. Just when you thought Bryce was gonna save the family name.
I ain't think
You
that.
thought Bryce was gonna save the kingdom, huh? Fanboys like, he's who Bronny's supposed to be. Knowing damn well Bryce done stole somebody's scholarship off of Arizona. I know why he's there.
I mean, to be honest, shit, Bronny and Bryce both stole money from people, bro, that wanted to attend college. There was a lot of better players than them boys that was in college or in high school that could have went to college and got good scholarships, but because they the sons of LBJ, you know what I'm saying, the left nut and the right nut were able to bypass the shit and were able to go to college. Honestly, bro, Bryce James though, I always knew he was worse than Bronny.
You know, he's selling jerseys over there too. I guess they need the James family to help sell jerseys.
Let's go into church and we're gonna pray for these. Have mercy, Jesus.
Now, Bron got one Make-A-Wish kid inside the NBA, and he's working on a second. But what if I told you this kid is worse than the last one? Bryce can't even sniff the floor at Arizona right now. You got Jalen Rose calling out Tommy Lloyd because he didn't play Bryce.
Damn.
He came to see Bryce.
God have mercy upon us.
Nah, forget Cold Pete. We don't care about Cold Pete. We care about Bryce James, which is crazy to me because Bryce James is not finna play the majority of the year. They need to go ahead and say, hey,
He not playing majority of the year. So that one and done is definitely not going to do. There is no option for him. He got to keep playing. He can't pull no one and done if he's not going to play majority of the year. Why the hell is he not playing the majority of the year? Is he that ass that he not going to play majority of the year? Or what's going on? He injured? What the hell is that? What's going on with that? He just that trash? You that much of a Dookie pants, gray shorts to be that ass? Dookie shorts, gray pants? Boy, you some ass.
man, Bryce James is about the red shirt. We're about to red shirt him because he's just not ready yet. Look at who Bryce is playing against right now. Somebody tell me, who is Embry Riddle?
I don't know.
Who is this?
I wonder what. Yeah, this throwaway game, he should have got some playing time. 23-51. This is the first quarter in college. Give that boy some playing time. I mean, shit. They say he not ready though. I guess. I mean, if he not ready, he not ready. He just that ass.
Bishop Sycamore vibes. Y'all remember Bishop Sycamore, the fake high school team that had grown men on it, and they was getting blowed out by IMG. Yeah, this what that remind me of. But fanboys, Michael Jordan got another leg up on your king, because what they won't tell you is that Marcus Jordan has averaged more points in college than both of LeBron's sons combined. And somehow, some way, one of LeBron's sons is in the NBA. Now, I know it's going to be a fanboy in the comment section like, Bronny's getting better. You mean to tell me you want to celebrate him scoring 9 points in a game? That's how low we've set the bar for NBA players.
I mean, hey, look, if you want me to be honest, though, 9 points for Bronny is like, that's like an accomplishment. So you can't really blame niggas for like being happy. Am I happy? No, I don't, bro. 9 points, bro. That's nothing. I don't care, bro. You should have been scoring 9 points. Y'all ass out here scoring 0 points in 20 minutes. Like, you doing bullshit. Like, you that ass. That 9 points is a good game for you. 9 points is a good game, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
That we celebrate when they score 9 points in a game. Fanboys are on the internet taking their shirt off about 9 points.
9 measly points.
And if you let them tell it, you'll be like, damn, did he play the Thunder? No, he did this against the depleted Atlanta Hawks. No Trae Young, no Nickel Alexander, and no Jalen Johnson. Knock it off. Where was y'all at when Wemby sent Bronny to the shadow round?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Why is you jumping? Why is you jumping?
Ooh, boy. I don't know what possessed you, Bronny, to jump, but my God, I wish you didn't, my brother. Cause the math ain't mathing. I'm 6'1.5", and he's 7'12". Maybe I shouldn't jump. And that's what happens when you jump, Bronny. Now you on a poster hanging up inside my room. I don't even want to get started on the officiating of this game because I'm gonna pop a blood vessel. The way they foul Wemby out in this game needs to be studied, but that's for another video. Back to Bryce and Bronny. Usually when there's brothers that do the same thing, there's a nickname for them, or, you know, a duo. Like we got the Good Brothers, you know, the Splash Brothers. But
yeah.
With Bronny and Bryce, we got the Ass Brothers.
Nah, they not even I wouldn't even say they the Ass Brothers. They the Nut Brothers. You feel me? The Shit Brothers, the Dookie Brothers. I don't even know, bruh. I'll call them the Nut Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Or the Nutsack Brothers, or the Ball Sack Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the Make-A-Wish duo. We could call them that too. Or, you know what I'm saying, Charming Ultra Soft Brothers. I don't know. You could make too many nicknames for these boys, but I'm gonna call them the Nutsack Brothers. La Right Nut and La Left Nut. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm gonna say it. What would y'all nicknames be for them? Let me know.
LeBron should be ashamed of himself for putting these kids in this situation, man. These kids need to be hardworking influencers. These kids should be doing the things that they love to do. And unfortunately, basketball ain't one of those things that they're extremely good at. So you taking food out people's mouth. Nobody would have bat an eye if Bronny went to Old Dominion. Nobody would have cared if Bryce went to Bishop Sycamore.
What's
but
that?
You really decided to send Bryce to a top 25 school so he can sit on the bench? You sent Bryce to a top 25 school so he could be a school mascot? Oh my God, you hate your family. Because I'll be the first to tell you, people are like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. Man, look, if my son asks, you ain't finna hear nothing about him.
I mean, shit, I'm not gonna lie. If my son asked that ball, don't get me wrong, I would support him. But, like, you gotta realize, Bryce and Bronny, they got all the tools to succeed in ball if they wanted to. And even if they don't succeed in ball, at the end of the day, bro, they $1 million trust fund, $1 billion trust fund babies at that. So you gotta think, it don't really matter for them if they do good at ball or not. That's why I feel like, bro, they don't really care. It's not like they was like how Braun was, where, you know what I'm saying, his mom was poor and he had to really work hard to try to get somewhere. Both of these two boys, their lives is already set up for them since the day they was born. So why should they be entitled to really give a fuck about basketball? I mean, if it would be nice for them to, so they have that mindset and they probably want to be better players, but What's the point of getting better when you have your life set up for you? What's the point?
Them dads, nah, son, son, you might want to get your YouTube license. It's in your blood. See, that's because I love my kids so much that I want to spare them from embarrassment. I don't want my kids to go out there embarrassing themselves because now it look bad on me. See, I won't directly tell my sons it's trash, but I'll start giving them alternate options. Like, man, hey son, come help me with the oil change. Hey son, come look at this Final Cut Pro. They got a new feature on Final Cut Pro. I think you could use this. You're never supposed to tear a kid dream down. You know what I mean? Just be like, hey son, you're good at math. You know, NASA's hiring, man. They paying good. To change the world, you gotta be the change you wanna see, son. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm petty, man. I gotta go back and see this dunk again. My God. I can't believe he did that to Bryce. I know Savannah was at home like,
No, come on, baby, come on. Let him be a man.
She probably out there about to kill fucking Wemby. But either way, you gotta let your son suffer. You gotta let him suffer. I ain't gonna lie, cause the way your son gonna learn, he gotta suffer through something. Cause hey, at the end of the day, bro, if your son don't know the struggle, they don't know that pain, they don't got that, they not gonna really know how it really was for you. So you gotta have your son go through a little bit of struggle, a little bit of embarrassment, so that way they build character. The character development arises. But it's like, even then, man, bro, I don't even know how these two got in the league, gang. I don't know how, bro. I really don't know how. I'm telling you, if you were to sit here up front, and if Bron was not their dad, bro, they not getting in the league. Especially Bryce. If Bryce somehow goes to the league, my God. Bro, I've seen him play in high school. Boy, that boy was not developed like Bronny. I'll tell you that. In high school, Bronny had a much more developed game than Bryce in high school. And shit, college, they not even letting that boy touch the floor because they know he ass. So shit, let him suffer through that embarrassment.
remember above the rim? Yeah, the summertime shootout, man. If that dunk hurt my heart, you can imagine how LaFody felt, man. Golly. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. LaFody, look, when you retire, it might be time to start over. You might have to have another son because these two is not finna carry the family name. LaFody, I know you're not big on advice and things like that, but you need to call Carmelo. See what Carmelo did with Keon, because Keon is going crazy at Syracuse right now.
He tough.
He don't gotta sit on the bench. How did this happen? You could argue that LeBron got the better genes, basketball genes, you could say, more money, etc.
Shit, I don't know about that. I think, shit, Bron genes, he gave them both decomposed genes. That's what I think. I think his genes, they decompose. His sperm is decomposed. Something going on. Cause these two, I don't know, bro. I think their chromosomes don't work right when they on the basketball field. That's what I think it is.
Son is
them steroids did something to them
than any of your sons. Keon really looked like a baby Melo. He really does. Like, your sons look like a less athletic version of you. Which is not a good thing because you don't have no bag work and none of your kids do either. So that lets me know they've been following the wrong leader when it comes to basketball. They need to look at some Melo highlights. They need to look at some Kobe highlights. I know you banned Kobe in the house, but hey, you gotta let them look. And now because of you, Bryce gonna have to redshirt. That's crazy that they talking about Bryce redshirting right now. That's how bad it is. This is the definition of overhyped, unrealistic expectations. If you told us 3 years ago that Bronny wouldn't grow past 6'2" and be trash, and that Bryce was gonna redshirt, fanboys would have told you.
It's a complete crap.
And I would have said the same.
I promise you, bro, I would have said the same thing. Cause you gotta realize, as I was growing up, I was literally watching Bronny play. I was watching Bronny and Bryce both play. So now to see him in college, and I'm also about at their age, 20, 19, I'm literally their age. So I'm just sitting there like, damn, these boys out there killing it. Whole time they go in college, I be seeing Bronny ass. I see Bryce in high school. But don't get me wrong, Bronny is a little bit excusable because he had that little injury. But Bryce, nah, that boy just straight ass. Like, he's straight ass. He literally got the build like Braun. He literally got Braun jeans exact replica, except he way less athletic. His ball handling skills is so subpar. The best part I think about his game might literally be his shooting. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if he's that good of a shooter. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't know. But I think that's the best attribute literally about his game. Literally his shooting. Everything else is like below average. I can't name you a good thing about Bryce James. I literally could not. Nor Bronny, to be honest, if you want me to say something.
Thing too, like they got the best chefs, the best trainers, the best gyms, the best basketballs, the best shoes, the best everything, and they still garbage. Sometimes we gotta look at people's mistakes and learn from them, because now LeBron taught me to never make expectations for my kids that they could never reach, because that's exactly what we're looking at today. And this the part of the video where I need y'all to beat the comment section up. Is Bryce James gonna redshirt? Do y'all think Bryce James is worse than Bronny James?
Hell yeah.
Let me know in the comment section. Do you think Bryce will make it to the NBA and be a full-time starter somewhere? Do you think Bronny's gonna
Bryce James ain't being no starter? If somehow Bryce James is a full-time starter, bro, everything I said, yo, I'll take it right back. We gonna look back 4 years from now, and we gonna see if Bryce really like that. I don't think he's gonna make it to the league. I don't even think he's a D1 player. Shit, if he redshirting, he's certainly not D1. He might not even be, he might be like low D2. I'm being so serious. Have you guys seen that boy play? Man, yeah, that boy's horrific. But hey, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's video. And if you guys want to watch another reaction of mine, click on this video up on the screen.